from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 30-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau. In for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a 1st down for Philly.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Look at this, right to the 20-yard line. Deonte Banks comes up to make the play.
Down by Deonte Banks. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Giants' 20-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts. To the goal line and in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench to the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Giants
So after one, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll go play action here with Dart. Moving left, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
On play action, it is Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. A play fake, now Dart. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. On the play fake, here's Dart. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
To the air again goes Dart. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal, New York.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Nothing's there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. This one caught it before.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. They'll go, and here's Dart. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Saquon Barkley inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Had a a shotgun. It's Dart. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Youngwei Koo set to kick off.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
That one caught by Smith. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for an Eagles first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Hurts again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Hurts will try it again. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. They'll run it here with Saquon. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one, taken in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
It's the score, Eagles 23, Giants nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now, faking the give. He finds Johnson across the field. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. So they're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
Dart's pass.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Brian Burns gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt as he's standing right around his own goal line. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. On play action, it is Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing is Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Ready, set. Hey, let's go, let's go. Crowd love Yeti. Crowd love Yeti. Man. No touch.
To throw is Hurts. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
His kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 30, Giants nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Back at 60.
On the play fake, here's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Dart moving to his left. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw is Dart. He's got his man. That's Slayton. A couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
A play fake. Now Dart taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Here we go, here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Rushed to his left. Again, working deep downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 39 yards. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Forced, he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Throwing, Dart. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, Dart. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Dart gonna throw it again. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You had no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Play action. Here's Hurts. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp. Very set. Anyway,
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
To the air again. Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And the Eagles are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Again, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Hurts again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's good.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows.
In trouble, and down he goes. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Here we go. One final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point.
Here comes the blitz as he looks. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
The two-point conversion is
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
He fields it at the 8. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.
Time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spotting up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round, right round when you go down.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Has it all teed up, and away we go at the link. Tank Bigsby here with the return, and he's out a little short of the 30.
take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go to Barkley again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
At the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Great, set. No.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Fights his way through a tackle. They'll work it a couple yards past the line. Michael McFadden able to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action. Here's Hurts. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Giants into the nickel, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Well, I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. Looking slant route, complete. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. Bravo, 80. Hey, Bravo.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Zach Bond with the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Going play action with Dart. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Field goal attempts coming down from Young Hui Koo. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today. Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. Bigsby with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Hurts to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Looking quickly here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Tiger Swamp, hey, 73.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Getting out to his left. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Dart now against the blitz. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Five men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has the left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on first. He's got room to roam. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
First down, and they go right back to him. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 34.
Barkley again here on second. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
No touch it. No touch.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Darius Slayton with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Gain of 25 yards. First down, Giants.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Throwing on first down. It's Starks. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Escapes the pocket. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Third down now. Here's Starks. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Slayton with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Air it out on third. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now we're on the toss to Tracy. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
It's Tracy on second down. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 2.
Here he is on third and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
He's back to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First down, a run with Barkley. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Completes this one to Granson. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Into the red zone! And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, here's Dart. Catch made. And he's tackled for no gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He'll throw it. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better
This kick is no good, and that could be a big one, Brock. They fail to push the lead to a field goal. You know what that means. Now even more pressure on their defense. After the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Bigsby with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Running left. This is Barkley. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. Looking to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trail by a couple. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Here he is to throw. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Back to throw. He rolls to his right. We're in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Corey Black has got it. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Second down now, 7 to go.
No touch it. No touch it.
Running is Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So now here's 3rd and 5. Running right, it's Barkley. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Couldn't manage even a yard on that run, so now it's 4th down. Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott.
So you lag my kick and I get a W.
Contest. We're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
It was a good game until you lag my kick. Crazy. I don't gotta get no better Wi-Fi. That shit didn't happen all game. Well, that was a terrible lag. That lagged horribly.
Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it.
Good game, man.
And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Trash and lag the fuck out of my field goal. Garbage.